Hi, I'm Ray Talavis II. It is Sunday, May 12th, 2019. Happy Mother's Day. Today's Mother's Day. Around 7:15 in the evening here in Baltimore, Maryland, Eastern Standard Time, 7:15 p.m. Shooting on a wonderful Mother's Day. Had a quiet Mother's Day today. My mother was feeling a little bit under the weather, and so it was a relatively quiet Mother's Day, but for everyone else out there, I hope you all enjoyed your Mother's Day today. Whether or not that's just for the United States, I'm not sure what other countries celebrate Mother's Day. You would hope that many countries share this holiday celebrating mothers. Anyway, today's going to be another special cigar review. It's on the very unique. First time ever for Padron to make a cigar of this type. So the cigar review for today is the Padron Damaso. Um, Damaso, um, as you can see on the cigar, is I believe either the father of Jose Orlando Padron, either his father or his grandfather, Damaso Padron. I believe he's the first Padron to get into the tobacco industry in Cuba, back in Cuba, and this cigar is made in his honor. Um, it's a regular straight rounded body Parejo cigar, which is unique to Padron. Padron for a Padron, Padrons usually they're box pressed. This one is, as you could tell, very much rounded body. This is a Toro size. I want to say that this cigar is about 5.5 inches by 54 ring gauge. Looks to be a Colorado. I mean, not a Colorado, but a Connecticut. And this is, I think, the first Padron, if I'm not mistaken, to use Connecticut shade wrapper in its cigars. Most Padrones are Nicaraguan puros. Some are Oscuro. I think some are Oscuro. Most of them are natural or Maduro. So this is the lightest Padron made by this is the lightest Padron cigar made by Padron. So that's the cigar for today. I'll get into the particulars of the cigar a little bit more into the in the next portion of the cigar review. Yeah. So what a wonderful, beautiful day it was. Well, it was raining the whole day, but it's Mother's Day. I guess that's what puts me in the mood. Um, I had a nice, relaxing day. My mom took a nap earlier in the afternoon. I went to my local B&M, Davidoff and Towson. Smoked a couple cigars for the afternoon. Talked to some of the people who work there that I know. Hey, Calvin. Hey, Durrell. Calvin Durrell working today. Great guys. They had good conversations with them. Just a great B&M, Davidoff and Towson. Brand new B&M opened up just in December. So hey guys, happy Mother's Day. Hope everyone is doing well out there. Happy Mother's Day, mothers. I hope you mothers have been taken, pampered and well taken care of during the day, and where would we be without mothers? So we would be nowhere. Happy Mother's Day, guys. Anyway, the beverages for I'll be pairing with this Padron Damaso. Some good old American water. Uh, um, some diet ginger ale. some café Filipino for coffee. And a very special liquor tonight. I just bought. I've never had this liquor until last week, and I bought it. I've always heard of it. I think everyone's heard of this particular liquor or whiskey, but whiskey with a lot of history, and a lot of people know this whiskey. It's the good old Wild Turkey Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. The the master blender of this whiskey or distiller is Eddie Russell. You might have heard of Russell's Reserve, whiskey Hall of Famer. So it's a very good whiskey, very good bourbon. It's a little bit different from most bourbons that I've ever drank. It's a little bit. It has a corn husk flavor and kind of like leather and cedar, sort of like an American Scotch almost. And I wasn't expecting that when I first tried it. And I'll get into this a little bit more. But it's a very unique tasting bourbon. It doesn't have a lot of sweetness, and it doesn't have a lot of the caramel note that I associate with bourbon. So we'll get into a little bit more when we have some later on in the next portion of this review. So that's it. Cigar seems like it's going out. All right, so there it is. I'm gonna hit a break. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. To the mothers out there, you deserve it. You deserve it more than anybody else in this world. I mean, we all love you, mothers. Happy Mother's Day. Anyway, I'm gonna hit a break. I wish you all good health, and peace and happiness and good family during this Mother's Day. All right, I'm gonna take a break. Bye, Dios. Hey, welcome back. Smoking a cigarette, enjoying beautiful Sunday afternoon. Um, so Sunday evening, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day again. This is the video cigar review of the Padron Damaso. The Damaso, I was reading online. It does have a Connecticut shade wrapper, or Connecticut, at least a Connecticut seed wrapper. So it's Connecticut. I would imagine it's shade because of the lightness of the wrapper itself. It's they say a Connecticut seed wrapper around Nicaraguan filler. So I would imagine Nicaraguan binder and filler. Damaso Padron does turn out to be Jose Orlando Padron's great grandfather. He's the first Padron to grow tobacco in Cuba. So that's where the lineage starts with Padron Damaso, Mr. Damaso Padron. Um, and this is the first Padron to use Connecticut seed wrapper. Padrones are known to be full bodied, full flavor, and around full strength. And the Damaso is marketed as being milder in body and milder in flavor and milder in strength. So it's a first for Padron, very different from what they usually do. Yeah, so here we go. Gonna go ahead and clip this beauty. Here's the look again. It's a beautiful band. A very light color Padron band, primary band, and a very white light Damaso secondary band. Very beautiful stick. The white labels, the white and brown labels, and the tannish Connecticut cover leaf. So yeah, so should be nice. Go ahead and cut this little baby. Um, Kind of tastes like almonds off the clipped head. Very delicious. All right, so let's go ahead and toast the old foot. Ooh, it tastes sweet right now. Sweet tobacco off the first draw. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and toast the edge of the foot. Kind of excited to smoke this cigar. I've never had this. I've never had this Padron Damaso. This did not come out of my collection. I bought this single. I only have this single. Um, I bought this Damaso from my local tobacconist, Davidus and Towson. So this is the only sample that I've smoked. About to smoke, and I believe I paid about $16 for this Toro. A bit on the pricey side. It's a pretty high price point, but I would imagine Padron thinks of this as a special Padron. It's a higher price point than say the Coraline 1000 line. It sits between in the middle of the Coraline 1000 line and the 1964 line. So this is edging up towards the 1964 price point. So the Damaso. Wow, tasting like sweet tobacco, kind of almonds. There's some spice, a little bit of pepper. But the body is like medium full already. The flavor is full, and the strength is right there at medium full, I believe. This is not a mild cigar. Um, I mean, it has lighter tobacco flavors than a traditional Padron because Padrones are much darker than this, so it has lighter tobacco flavors. Along with there's some cedar in this too, but I wouldn't say that this is a mild cigar though. It's kind of spicy actually. Yeah, I'm getting spice. I'm getting like wow, strong tobacco. This is full flavored. I mean, no doubt about it. This is full flavored. The body is I want to say medium full. Um, the flavor is full, and the strength is I want to say in the upper end of medium. Very nice so far. Let's try that again. This is nice. This is really nice. Getting a lot of like I'm getting spice. My tongue is tingling and pepper. My tongue is tingling. Um, I want to say the draw is fine. In terms of construction, the draw is just perfect. I'm getting good amount of smoke. The burn's pretty good. Um, I'm getting really sweet tobacco, cedar, pepper, spice. and like almonds. It is nice. Um, I don't know. There's a lot of pepper. There's a lot of spice. There's sweet tobacco, but it's a lighter shade of tobacco with cedar, but it's a sweet tobacco. Very nice. Very delicious. Kind of. There's almost like an almond flavor too. Very spicy. Very peppery. The body is right now medium full. Flavor is full. It's kind of like almost like acidic Connecticut flavors. I mean, I'm just saying sharp Connecticut flavors. I'm not saying acidic in a bad way, but sharp Connecticut flavors with a lot of pepper and a lot of spice, with a medium full body, full flavor, and medium plus strength. Very delicious. This is very nice. Very nice. Very delicious. Um, Very spicy. Is it a $16 smoke? Right now it is. Definitely right now it is. I mean, it's not as refined as a Davidoff. Um, Kind of more in line with Avo. All right, I'm gonna hit a break. Um, that's what I'm getting. We're into the first third. I'll smoke the old Damaso into the second third. And then we'll go on to the next portion of the cigar review and break into the Wild Turkey Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. All right, so I'm gonna hit a break. Hope all the mothers out there are having a wonderful Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I hope the families out there have enjoyed Mother's Day, and I wish all the best for the mothers and the families and everyone around the world. All right, buenas con 10 amigos. Ciao. Okay. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Ni hao ma. How are you? Welcome back into the middle portion of the cigar review for the Padron Damaso Toro. Just a wonderful cigar right now. Over the break, it was just performing beautifully. I want to say that this is definitely a special occasion cigar. The $16 price point for this Toro kind of like points in that direction, but the performance right now of this Toro is phenomenal. I want to say, just a great example of a Connecticut cigar, Connecticut shade cigar. If I was to make comparisons for this cigar, I would compare it to some Dominican smokes and a Nicaraguan smoke. The Dominican smokes would be Aging Room Quattro or PDR Serie Pravada. And the Nicaraguan smoke I would compare it to would be the Oliva Serie O's and Serie G's. Just the I want to just touch on construction. I would give construction an A plus. The draw has been easy, full, producing easy amounts of thick, rich smoke, tobacco smoke. The burn is very good, very excellent. As you can tell, it's a very good burn. I have not had to touch this cigar up once. So construction is an A plus. Smoking components of the Damaso body is ranges from medium full to full, at times full. Strength is right there at medium plus, and flavor is at full. Flavors that I was getting over the break for the Damaso, just wonderful, rich, nuanced tobacco, sweet tobacco, sweet, sweet, sweet tobacco, um, and spicy tobacco, pencil lead, charcoal, and there's a lot of spice in the cigar, spice and pepper. So just a wonderful cigar profile for the Damaso. Just a wonderful, wonderful example of a Connecticut. Very full bodied, not well, full bodied, medium full to full body smoke with just delicious flavors and good flavor intensity. I'm just getting tobacco and spice and pepper and sweetness. Full body right now, full flavor, and the strength really isn't that bad. It's about a medium strength, medium plus strength. So just wonderful right now. I mean, 5-star smoke. I'm telling you, this is a special occasion cigar. The $16 price point for this Toro of the Damaso, Padron Damaso, points in that direction, and it's performing like a special occasion smoke. Like I said earlier, it's a great example of a Connecticut. Just a great, great example of a Connecticut cigar. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pair it with the good old Wild Turkey, Wild Turkey Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, bourbon from Kentucky. If you've seen any of my other reviews about Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, I love Kentucky, the state of Kentucky. I would love. I mean, I'm a proud Marylander, but if I would be from another state, one of those states would be Kentucky. So great, great bourbon from there, and great, Kentucky Derby. A lot of great things come out of the state of Kentucky. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pour me some Wild Turkey. I mean, this is a very famous bourbon. Most people have heard about it. Most people know it. Um, just a wonderful bourbon, very different bourbon, very unique bourbon. It kind of reminds me, leanings towards Scotch. I don't know if you could tell the color of this bourbon, but it's kind of pale in color, kind of the color of Scotch actually, and the flavors indicate that. I don't know. I don't know if they don't if the charred oak barrels that Wild Turkey is aged in um, are not as charred as other bourbon barrels, but it has more of a Scotch. It has like I read this one review of the Wild Turkey, and they said it had a corn husk flavor, and it does. It has corn husk flavor, but it also has like a Scotch would have, just cedar and leather, and fire. So here's some Wild Turkey with the Padron Damaso. There's some caramel flavor. Just smooth, delicious, wonderful Wild Turkey. Like I said, I just started drinking Wild Turkey about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Because when I buy my bourbon, I usually buy the bourbon that I know I love. And usually it's like either like Woodford or Eagle Rare or Basil Hayden or Evan Williams, the different kinds of Evan Williams. Um, but now Jim Beam is part of it now, and Wild Turkey, and Elijah Craig, and 1792, and I've been branching out to different bourbons now. But this is very delicious. Oh, that is wonderful, just wonderful. Wild Turkey, bourbon out of Kentucky. Um, it says that Whiskey Hall of Famer distiller Eddie Russell crafts Wild Turkey. I mean, wild turkey is famous. I mean, you talk to almost anybody, they know wild turkey. Took me a while to get to it, but I'm glad I'm there. Just delicious. Has a little bit of sweetness too. Very delicious. Just wonderful. A lot of pepper and spice there. A lot of delicious tobacco. I'm getting charcoal, um, pepper. It's just wonderful. It just to me qualifies as a special occasion cigar. Just a wonderful, wonderful example of a Connecticut. The tobacco flavors are just wonderful. I mean, like, if I was to compare this, I said, like, this reminds me of Dominican PDRs in aging room, Quattro PDR, Sierra Privada, Capa Habano. I reviewed both those cigars. This is not a typical Padron. I mean, not typical. This definitely is not a typical Padron profile, and definitely not typical Nicaraguan profile. So Nicaraguans usually are darker in color, tobacco, and flavor. So just a wonderful addition to the portfolio of Padron. They have more variety, so this adds variety to their profile. I mean, Padron's just a wonderful company in itself. A lot of pepper, a lot of spice, a lot of spicy tobacco, charcoal. Just a wonderful, wonderful profile. So there we are. Past the midway point. That's what I'm getting from this Padron Damaso. It's a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful Connecticut from Padron, named after the great grandfather of Jose Orlando Padron. The first Damaso Padron was the first tobacco grower in the Padron family in Cuba. Just a wonderful, wonderful way of paying tribute to the patriarch, the first patriarch of Padron Tobacco. Anyway, I'm hoping everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day. Today is Mother's Day, May 12th, 2019, around 8 o'clock in the evening in Baltimore, Maryland, Eastern Standard Time, 8:05 in the evening. Wishing you a wonderful Mother's Day to all the mothers out there and all the families out there celebrating this special day and all around the world. Um, Best wishes, a little bit of wild turkey. Best wishes to all the people in the world. Um, Take care. God's love. Chin chin. All right, I'm gonna hit my last break. Smoke the Damaso into the final third, and I'll be right back with you. All right, y'all take care out there. God's blessings. Bye, escondidos, amigos. Ciao. Okay, welcome back into the final portion of the cigar review of the Padron Damaso Toro. We're into the final third. Just a wonderful, wonderful smoke. One thing I want to say about this cigar is that even though the body at times can be medium full and occasionally full, the flavor is full and the strength is right there at medium to medium plus. It's a very easygoing cigar. And I mean, I don't know how it does that, but it's very easygoing. It doesn't kind of like overwhelm you with like power and body. Um, it's just a very with the characteristics that I mentioned in terms of cigar properties. this easily could be a very, very overwhelming cigar. Not overwhelming cigar, but a much stronger cigar as far as impact is concerned. But somehow it allows you. It doesn't kind of like overwhelm you, and it's very interesting in that way. Just a very thoroughly enjoyable cigar. Like I said, a special occasion cigar. Not a cheap cigar at $16 for a Toro, a Damaso, Padron Damaso Toro, but nevertheless a special occasion cigar. Um, just a great, like I said before, just a great example of a Connecticut. Just a very strong Connecticut. This is not a mild Connecticut. I would not hazard to surmise that this is a mild Connecticut. This is anything but a mild Connecticut. This does have medium full body, and medium plus strength. So I mean, it may be a mild Padron, maybe. I mean, maybe you could qualify it that way, but it's definitely not a mild Connecticut in any sense in any sense of my understanding of mild Connecticut. So, but just a wonderful example of a strong Connecticut. Anyway, anyone looks at this is one fine cigar, the Padron Damaso. Looking at a 5-star rating right now, and we're into the final third. So, yeah, just enjoying this Sunday after Sunday evening. It's around 8:20 in the evening in Baltimore, Maryland, Eastern Standard Time of the United States of America. Mother's Day, May 12th, 2019. You know, got to give it to the mothers. I mean, where would anybody be without the mothers? So, happy Mother's Days. Happy Mother's Day, guys. Happy Mother's Day. Just enjoying this wonderful night. Everything's wound down. Nothing left to do but to just relax and get ready for Monday. Um, so flavors I was getting was tobacco, sweet tobacco, charcoal, and spice. I gotta take a break. Can you hold on? Okay, back again. Back into the final third of the very special occasion cigar, Padron Damaso. The first Padron, I believe, to use Connecticut shade wrapper. Um, a Padron that is not quite as full bodied and full strength as traditional Padrones, but still a very flavorful cigar with medium full body, full flavor, and medium plus strength. Just a wonderful cigar. The Padron is spoken great. Just wonderful body and wonderful flavor. Just a very enjoyable, easygoing Padron. I think that's how Jose Orlando and Jorge intended this cigar to perform, with beautiful flavors, with a good body, and not that much strength. Just a wonderful, wonderful cigar. A lot of smoke, good body, just a lot of spice and pepper and good tobacco flavor. Just wonderful. A little bit left of the beautiful American Wild Turkey Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This cheers is for all the mothers out there and the families that celebrate this wonderful holiday, and also for all the people around the world. Safety, well being, happiness, health, prosperity, and peace. Chin chin. Cheers. Mmm, just delicious. Great with a cigar, great with coffee. So let me wind up this review of the Padron Damaso Toro. My recommendation for this cigar: 5 out of 5 stars. Just a wonderful, wonderful special occasion cigar. Don't miss it. Just a wonderful Padron, wonderful example of a Connecticut. Just a wonderful Padron that happens to be a wonderful Connecticut. Just a great amount of smoke, just a great body, and great flavor. All right, my final recommendation again: 5 out of 5 stars for the Padron Damaso. Let me end this review the way I usually end my reviews. I wish you all in the world only the best. I wish you all good health, good wealth, good fortune, only the best of friends, and most importantly, family, especially on this Mother's Day. Y'all take care out there. Vaya con Dios, amigos. Good night.